Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. Pulls it in at the 13. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Jackson looking to throw right away. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Jackson. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
After the turnover, it's Tua. Got a man, that's Trent Sherfield. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Charles, it's early, but that's a key 3rd down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does this job, takes it away, turns over to the offense. They just pick up a nice first down there. Maybe it's time to think about taking a shot at the end zone because it looks like the field goal is almost assured.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And the Ravens are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to get with the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Jackson. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
On third down, Jackson. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They're going for it with Dobbins. And he'll have the first down as he's up to about the 18. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Now Jackson on the move to his left. Good footwork at the 30. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 29-yard line. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. And Jackson throwing once more, rolling to his left. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. This from 36 yards out. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up a lot. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great effort there. One play, 75 yards. And the Dolphins take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about. Liam Eichenberg, 2nd-round pick in 2021 from Notre Dame, the guilty party. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Tua going to try and throw for it. Complete at the 1. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. Now after after the touchdown. Ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fields this way up at the 17. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now Jackson on 1st down. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Jackson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He finds Bateman over the middle. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson has got his man. It's Andrews. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Right back to Dobbins on 1st.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And with just 4 seconds left in this 1st half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. 1st half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the 2nd half gets started. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the 2nd half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Set, ready, 60 reps, 60 reps, 10 cycles, green jack, move, go.
From the 31, Tua. He'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Wilson. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. In motion, the tight end. Again, Wilson. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. It's a squib kick fielded just inside the 20. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Jackson now. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. But he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there, you might have. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. There he goes, right side. 30, 10, 5, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 72 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. It's a run with Mostert. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And Hill will opt for the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Dolphins touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick-6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you. The
Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Play action. Now Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. To throw again is Jackson. And that's incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Looking deep downfield. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. 4th down, here's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time, does it?